What is up, everybody? Welcome to the sixth part of this tutorial series. In this video I am going to be covering the Asgore fight and the Omega Flowey fight. So let's backtrack a little. You would have equipped the apron before entering the Judgment Hall, done sand skip, done Rambu Kambu, and now you're here. You just enter the room, don't save here. Unless you're of course really bad at Asgore and you die every now and then you'll want to save here. But otherwise you don't save. So the pan should be equipped. The pan is important. The pan is a better weapon than the tough glove, of course, which is your previous weapon. The gun is an even better weapon than the pan itself, but we can't actually afford the gun, so because we flee from everything, so we use the pan. You just mash here. And you'd split here when he destroys the mercy button. So if you're doing TPE, the first thing you do is eat the pie. If you're doing neutral, just attack straight away. And we're using the pan, so crits are gonna be important. There isn't much I can really say other than just practice crits. Practice this fight a lot, and your crits will improve. Also, you can copy what I'm doing with the attacks if you're having trouble with them. So that was actually a horrible Asgore fight. The average Asgore fight is between 12 and 17 turns. I actually did it in 19, I believe, which is horrible. I didn't land one quad. Quads do over 400 damage, so you want to get them. And quads are 4 crits in a row. If you're having a decent Asgore fight, you'll have 2 to 3 quads. If you're having an amazing Asgore fight, 45, and Godly is basically above 5 quads. The most quads I've ever had on one Asgore fight is 5. So you just mash here with Z. And we actually kill Asgore. Even if you're doing TPE, you can kill Asgore because you reset anyway when you finish the Flowey battle. And you would split here when you press Z to kill him. And it's like you never killed him. So here you just match with Z and Enter. You'll want to launch the game early here. I usually launch it really early. Because my PC takes a while to actually detect that the game needs to actually launch the game. But if yours does it really fast, you'll want to do it not that early. So you'll have to figure that out for yourself. So I usually launch it about when he finishes talking. And we launch the game because Flowey is about to crash it. Right about here. And the match is off perfectly usually. That was really fast. There wasn't a lot of dead space in there. So the OBS is gonna detect the game in a second. Okay, OBS detected the game, so you just continue and you keep mashing Enter and Z while walking up. Over here you do nothing until Flowey appears. And then we get a really boring part of the run, where you just keep on mashing Enter and Z to get through Flowey's dialogue. So now the actual fight begins. I can tell you some strategies you can use, but other than that, it's just surviving. Flowey is actually one of the easiest enemies. He's not a hard boss if you do it right. You can literally sit through the battle, a part of the battle, without even doing anything, just fighting, and you'll still win the fight. So it's not hard at all. I'll show you how you need to dodge. So for this attack, you just dodge the best you can. There isn't really a strategy for this. This you go to the bottom and go left and right. Go as far away as possible and try to sneak in between those tiny taps of the arrow keys and between those gaps. And I've explained most of the attacks, I think. That's almost all of them. You showed there. That was good RNG for this tutorial. So when he gets the first soul, you just get hit by these. You go to the top left in this position and you keep mashing Z. If the act button comes on the other side, you just go there and press it. It's completely random on what side it is. But it seems to be on the left more than on the right. So this is bombs, you just go up and dodge the bombs as best you can. So what I was trying to say, you go to the bottom for this one, by the way. I was trying to say, when you get to the part with the souls, you just get hit by those. They can't kill you and they will heal you at the end anyway. So it doesn't matter if you get hit by those. So for this one, you go to the top left, try to get the minimum amount of damage, because you don't get a lot of healing here. When this appears, the third hand is act. And you just try to get those healing items. Over here, when he does the thing and then the vines, stand still when the vines appear, and he will teleport you away. Same for this. Stand still when the second vines appear. So over here, you just go to the right and keep mashing Enter and Z for act. when you get act, you want to time this perfectly. The little white stars will turn into notes, and you can grab those for healing. Also, you want to always hit the fight button. Even if you have to take damage for it, always try to hit that fight button. Also, always keep mashing Z when you're in the middle here, just in case fight appears. So for this one, it depends on what side this one on the horizontal length is. You know what I mean. So it came right first, so the act is gonna be... I mean, the first word on this vertical part came left, so the act is gonna be right. I hope that made sense. So over here, we just stay above the middle pan and you should be good. While mashing Z, of course. These pancakes are not appearing because I am in the hitbox of where they should appear, so they immediately heal me. And you don't see them. So this you count 8, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Before the 8th one appears, you wanna... Before the 8th one appears, you wanna start going into the middle there. Also, when the... You wanna launch it whenever you hit Act. Well, that's what I do. You need to figure that out for yourself to launch the new version of the game. You also want to click out of the game, click away the game when a gun starts shooting healing items, because you save a lot of time by doing that. And if you're gonna stream this game, especially on Twitch, it's completely normal if people start spamming ow and uru in your chats. That's just a Twitch meme, don't mind that. So over here you want to stay in the middle and keep mashing Z all you can. You want to take damage even if that means... You want to always stay on, in the spots where the fight is gonna be. Even if that means taking tons of damage. You shouldn't die as long as you eat all of your healing items. You can see I stayed in the middle. I took tons of damage, but I survived because I ate all of my healing items. You just mash with Z and enter here. So when he circles you, you want to go underneath the friendliness pellets and just stay there. Don't get hit by them, but just make them touch your soul. You'll see why. So when he starts to attack you, they will instantly hit you. Like that. It saves a little bit of time, but it just makes it a little easier as well. Also, we kill Flowey. You can start holding left whenever the dark screen appears and the sound is running. Also, you want to launch your game whenever you want. Of course, it depends on your PC. Of course, mine is very slow, so I need to launch it very early. But you want to close out of the game as soon as he starts talking. And now we just go here. And you would split here whenever you enter that door. If you're doing neutral, that's it, that's the end of the run. But if you're doing TPE, the next part applies to you. You need to prepare again to relaunch the game. Because when Undertale appears, you click out of it again. And now, you should be in Judgment Hall. Which we are. So I am gonna end that episode here. I'm gonna probably do the dates and maybe Asriel next. Also, you don't need to watch next video if you're only gonna run neutral. Next video is only gonna consist of the TPE stuff. But that episode is coming up soon as well. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you. And for now, I'm gonna say bye and see you next time.